I have to work more hours. My goal is to save as much as possible. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm looking different. I know I have different glasses and I'm just home. So I'm trying to make my, my vision board for 2025. I'm trying to prepare my vision board before December ends because I realized when I do my goals, when I visualize my goals, it helps me a lot, because most of the times when I pass by my vision board in the office room, I usually see my goals and I try to work towards them, like to make sure that I achieve them. Now this is where I'm starting from. I don't know why, but I have a project that I want to start up. I want to save much money and I want to invest my disposable income into Airbnb. I want to start up an Airbnb business, and this is what I'm going to pin up. So I might not start the Airbnb in the next year, but I want to save money that will enable me to start the Airbnb business. So this is it. And then what I'm going to also include on my vision board is that I want to improve my financial health. I want to earn more. Actually, talking about earning more, I already have a part-time job already waiting for me to sign. I got the contract. I'll show you guys. I got the contract here. I don't know if I'm audible enough, but yeah, this is my contract and I'm just going to be looking through and signing it, and then I send it back because when I went to apply for this part-time job, they said I can begin on the 1st of January. And that means I have to send this contract before the 1st of January. And that means I still have maybe like a few days so that the contract reaches the company on time. The type of part-time job I'm going to be doing is also in the nursing sector. I tend to choose part-time jobs in the nursing sector because it's more worth it, you know. I have to only work for 2 days and I get paid 520 euros, yeah. But if I choose a part-time job that is maybe like in a retailing shop, I have to work more hours for me to be able to earn the 520 euros. You get? Because their money they pay per hour, the salary they pay per hour is really less. So in the contract that I have, I am going to be earning 22.40 euros. Let me see. 22.40 euros is what they told me. And if I multiply it by 24 hours, because I'm going to be doing 12-hour shifts, yeah. So actually that means my money that I'm going to be earning per month is going to be around 537.6 euros. And that's really good money for just 2 days. And I'm going to be working more of night shifts because the company needs night shift people, you know, and the work is just 10 minutes away from me. So I'm going to be doing again another type of nurse. I'm going to be doing a part-time job in the nursing sector, yeah. And that will help me to improve on my finances, hopefully, because my goal is to save as much as possible so that I can also afford my Airbnb business. Yeah, so that I can afford my Airbnb business. You guys will forgive me that I'm looking like this, but it's because I'm at home and I really have not too much time because I want to prepare my vision board. I woke up actually at 8 and I uploaded a video on YouTube. If you guys haven't watched it yet, you should go and watch it. It's a very nice informative video. It was about how I budget my salary, because I realized most of the months that I get my salary, my net income is around 3,000 euros. And that's why I budgeted my 3,000 euros with you guys, because that's the salary that I'm usually getting as a full-time nurse in Germany. And of course, it's not just 3,000. Sometimes it's like 3,100, 3,200, 3,600 sometimes, you know. And the funny thing is, I googled on internet, yeah, because I was on TikTok and they were saying that statistically, they say that a person who is earning around 3,000 euros is a person who is well paid here in Germany. So when I was doing this video, I really wanted to Google that again to see is it true. So I Googled in internet. We can do it again together. And I asked Google, what's the range, what is the salary range for a person who is earning good in Germany? And Google was saying the range is 3,300 net income and above. Also if you are earning 3,300 and above, you are a person, you qualify to be as a person who is earning good money in Germany. I had to ask that. Okay, I said, what is regarded as a good salary range in Germany? That's the question I asked Google. And Google gave me this. And Google gave me this between 6 and, okay, this is annually, this is like per year. But we want to see per month. Okay, now let me say it again, like per month. Per month. And then we see what Google is going to say. 4,000 euros a month is good. Hey, now Google has changed their mind, like they have changed now. But ehrlich gesagt, before they were telling me 3,300, and that's what I had in mind because that's what someone was putting up on TikTok. Okay, let's see. What is no. Let's repeat that. I'm going to ask Google again. What salary in Germany is regarded to be a good salary per month? Yeah. So Google is saying 3,000 is a good salary, especially in affordable cities. I'll ask Google what do they mean by affordable cities? What do you mean by affordable cities in Germany? Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see again. What do you mean by affordable cities in Germany? I don't know if I'm allowed to put the Google voice in the YouTube videos, but I have asked Google, what do you regard as affordable cities? Because we have asked, because I've previously asked Google, what is regarded as a good salary in Germany, and the Google said 3,000 euros. And then I asked Google, Google said 3,000 euros in affordable cities. And then I asked Google, what do you mean by affordable cities? And Google said, these are the cities that Google mentioned that are affordable. Leipzig, Dresden, Essen, Magdeburg, Chemnitz, Erfurt, Kaiserslautern, and Halle are the most affordable cities. They offer low rent, quality education, cultural richness, but have limited job market and diversity compared to top cities like Berlin and München. So they have limited job market, but that doesn't mean that jobs are not there. I mean, if you are actually looking now for a place that is affordable, those are one of the places you should go to. Yeah, but also look, I'm living in a city. I'm not living in Essen. I'm living in Hessen. I'm living in Hessen. That's a Bundesland, and I'm like 1 hour 20 Minuten, like 1 hour 20 minutes away from Frankfurt, and I earn 3,000 euros. And my city is not mentioned here, but my city is not expensive because, like I usually tell you guys, for this big Wohnung, for this big apartment, I'm only paying 1,100 euros. But for this same size of apartment, if you are living in Berlin or if you are living in München, you will pay more. But I'm also sure that in Stuttgart, you could get this apartment around the same money. Like, because my sister has a big apartment just like this one, a little bit smaller than this one, but not that small. This is 78 quadrat meter. My sister has, I think, 74 or 75 quadrat meter. No, I think she has 74 quadrat meter. Sorry, guys. And she's paying 1,200 or 1,300, as she's paying 200 euros more than me, and she's living in Stuttgart, like really, really in the city, you know. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, back to my I have to finish up this, and then after I want to do preparation of our English class courses. Oh my god, it's very much there. Like, I'm really excited to see you guys during the classes. I realize I've been saying English lessons for nonsense, but I mean German lessons for nonsense. And I hope the network doesn't disturb us at all, because if the network starts, if we get problems with the network, then it will delay a lot. And one thing I realized, there are a lot of people who are writing to me emails and would like to take part of those English classes. So what I decided to do is maybe to see that we finish up all the things that I want you guys to learn quicker. So maybe on days that I do not have to work, I might say, okay, this day we're going to be studying longer. But also it will depend, because sometimes people do. I know how costly the internet is in other countries. Maybe people cannot afford to be on internet for more than 3 hours or 2 hours. But if it so happens that we are like quicker and we finish up our syllabus that I want you guys to learn, and that I am happy with the way you guys pronounce the words, then I might end up we might end up finishing up earlier we might end up finishing up earlier, because I had calculated 7 sessions, yeah, for each intake. But if we finish up earlier, then that means the other students will be coming in earlier in February. Maybe no, in February actually it's not possible, unfortunately. I will not make stress, because in February I have exams of my further studies. I have a written exam as well as practical exam, oral exam, so I might need time to prepare for that. So okay, I will not promise that the new intake will come in February, but I'm sure in March we can do that. Okay, so and also another thing that I wanted to do in this live is talking about the topics that we learned during the ausbildung time. During my ausbildung time, we were learning more about the practical skills that one needs in the hospital, because for the first year they just want to make sure that when you go to the practical places, that you know at least what to do, things that you can take up, and not just being like useless at other workplace. So most of the times you will be doing a lot of practical skills, practicing a lot of practical things. For example, that's why they begin with diabetes, because most of the people in care homes have diabetes, or most of the times diabetes is a minimum. It's a beginner type of topic that you guys will begin with. However, there are also other skills that they want to teach you, so that you go to the practicum with already knowing them. For example, how to wash your patient. Now this one you cannot learn it on your own unless someone shows you how. And then the other thing that you have to learn that would be useful is how to communicate. Now this one you cannot also revise it on your own, because they will teach about the Kommunikationsmodelle. Okay, so communication, types of communication. They usually say man kann nicht kommunizieren, but that one is a very easy topic, because the way that teachers explain it, it's a practical thing, that the examples that they will be giving are things that you usually also see in your daily life, that man kann nicht kommunizieren. So normally they will be teaching that they will be teaching you skills on how to communicate with your patients who are unable to communicate. By the way, look, this is a magazine. I'm cutting my magazines because I want to have good graphics on my vision board. I've already destroyed this one, but I'm going to keep them for next year. Anyway, I was still explaining. The biggest topic that you guys are going to be learning in the first year is Kommunikationsmodelle. You guys are going to learn, like, how can I communicate with a patient who is deaf? How can I communicate with a patient who has a Sprachstörung, who cannot talk oral, cannot speak words, Patients who are mute. Those are the skills that they are going to be teaching you. And that's why maybe the only thing you can do is just to find vocabularies related to communication. Like, how do you communicate with your patient who is mute? You communicate with them through Mimic und gestisch. Gestisch is the signs. Yeah, are you feeling good? Then they say this. This is gestisch. And then mimic is like, how are you feeling? And then they smile like, that's gestisch, okay? I mean, that's mimic. That is mimic. And then gestisch is when you bewegen something to do something, you know. Or mimic is when you do your face like this to show that you have pain, you know. Those are the things that in the first year the teacher usually focus on, okay? Then the other things that you will be learning a lot in the first year is the other preventions of disease, non-disease preventions, but prevention of risks like Stutz, okay? Stutz prophylaxis, contracture prophylaxis, pneumonia prophylaxis. And those ones mean in English, I know there are a lot of people watching me who do not know German yet. Pneumonia prophylaxis means lung diseases. How do you prevent someone from getting the lung diseases? Prevention means before they get it. For example, someone is coughing, okay? You as a nurse, how can you help your patient to prevent that coughing to become chronic or to become worse and cause an Entzündung, like an infection, by putting Einreibung? Like there are some eucalyptus einreiben, they will teach you those things. And then the other thing that we learned a lot is the contracture prophylaxis. Most times when patients come to the hospital, they are very weak and they cannot move. More so if they are above 70 years of age. When they are really sick, problems with the heart, they do not move. But you as a nurse, you have to learn what are the risks when my patient lies a lot in bed and they do not move. The decubitus prophylaxis, those are the bed sores. So you learn, decubitus is very important. Thank God I've talked about this. Decubitus is very important. So decubitus means bed sores. So you should also prepare yourself, and you should learn about that actually. So if you want to prepare yourself, I would say learn about diabetes, prevention, causes, and therapy that's not medicamentous, like what you can do to help your patient who is having diabetes in relation to food, okay? Food, physicals, and all that, things that are not medicine. You learn, of course, which type of insulin are they given, and how does this insulin also work in the body. There is long-time insulin and there is kurzzeit insulin, you know. And the other things that you want to prepare yourself for are the contracture prophylaxis. Contracture means contraction when for example, when a patient cannot move like this, when this gelenke, this joint is contracted, it's like this. So you have to know, you as a nurse, what can you do so that your patient doesn't come to that extent where they cannot move their hands. Because, you know, if your patient is in bed and they are like this all the time, they will reach a time that these muscles here, they verkürzen, they shorten themselves because the patient doesn't move their hands anymore. They shorten, and then that means it will be difficult for your patient to do like this. So you as a nurse, you have to know, if I have a patient who is not moving in bed, what are the prophylaxis, or what risks do they stand, and what can I do so that they do not get worse, but they become more stable, they go home stable and not worse, okay? Contracture prophylaxis, decubitus prophylaxis, pneumonia prophylaxis. And when you are reading about this prophylaxis, read about the causes, okay? So I hope that has helped a lot. Maybe I should also call my cousin, because he is also doing Ausbildung. Maybe I could call him and I also ask him, like, what does he advise you guys to prepare yourself for? I had already asked him if he is available, but I don't know. Let me try. He did not answer, but I can try calling him and see, maybe he will reply. And if he replies, then you guys are lucky. I'm going to put that phone call in loudspeaker, but it's not ringing. Okay, let me, I'm going to call him on WhatsApp and see. Let's see. Could be that he's sleeping because he works a lot and he also goes to school. I don't know. Calling, calling. I said no hesitation. Your body is my destination. Hello? Hello, Travi. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Were you sleeping? Oh, sorry. I wrote to you and you did not reply. That's why I was like, maybe I call you.
Yeah.
But I don't know now if you can think, but I was doing a video, but before I wanted to ask you, yeah? Because you are the one doing the ausbildung right now, yeah? And people were asking me, what things are they teaching you guys in the ausbildung? And me, myself, when we were doing ausbildung for us, we were learning about prophylaxis things, yeah? Like decubitus prophylaxis, Kontraktur prophylaxis, Pneumonie prophylaxis, Diabetes, Ernährung, Grundpflege, those things in the first year. And for you, it's a generalistic ausbildung, and that's why I wanted to ask you if there is something that I have missed out.
Yeah, so this one is also 1 year, so it's a mixture of everything. Prophylaxis, Zindabai, anatomy, flagging ngaweri, what again, like wounding, rest kunde.
Yeah, okay.
Like everything is there. It's a mix mash.
Okay. Someone was. Yeah. Okay. Because someone was asking, yeah, can you please tell me which topics they are teaching so that I prepare myself? Because people they're like scared of the ausbildung, you know. Yeah.
They don't have to be scared. Things are easy. You tell them to work with the ausbildung.
Yeah.
Like eventually, like it's not like a basic thing like class work, and you have space to learn and so everything. If you're doing like not like when you're doing 1 year or 2 years, so
yeah,
they don't have to be scared when they don't have to
okay.
You have time to learn,
so you mean it's easy? Actually, you should speak in English because I'm recording this. Maybe I do not then. I do not need to translate it for them. So you mean, did you also study about the communication model?
Yeah, communication model, we also had it, yeah.
Yeah, how to communicate, I hear, and yeah, I already explained that a little bit. Yeah.
Like they have this like social spectrum, like demands, like if you
yeah.
Then they prophylaxis and separate.
Yeah.
Then they anatomy and separate.
Wait, let me ask you a question, yeah? When you say anatomy, could you be specific what you mean? Like anatomy, what's inside there? Anatomy is a big topic.
Like anatomy, like that is now everything is like inside there. Like anatomy is like you go deep inside everything and you know everything how it functions. Like that's the function of everything. Like
the function of the heart.
Yeah, like the function of things. That's
the breathing system.
Like
the digestion system.
Everything is inside this anatomy.
Yeah, the skeleton system. Okay, now I get it totally.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say goodbye. That was it. I wanted to ask. Thank you very much. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So guys, I will not make this video longer. So just to sum it up for you guys, he said that they learn a lot of things, but also you guys should not be scared of the ausbildung because they just do not come out of the blue and give you an exam. They prepare you for those tests that they do, the weekly tests. And then for the topics that he was saying, they learn about the anatomy, and when he means with anatomy, he means the skeleton system, the breathing system, the heart, and also the whole body, actually, the skin, And then the other thing that he said is that they learn about communication, and then within the communication models, you learn about dementia. Because a lot of people who are becoming elder, they have an amnesia, and they forget. So the communication models, they help they help you to learn how to communicate with patients with dementia. So dementia is also a big topic, and if you want to prepare yourself, you should learn about that one. Okay. And then the other thing that you should learn about, that we said, are the prophylaxis. Do not forget to learn about pneumonia prophylaxis, Stutz prophylaxis, contracture prophylaxis, and to be specific, if you're learning about the prophylaxis, learn about die Ursache von Kontraktur, for example, und dann die Risikofaktor für Kontraktur, und dann wie kann man Kontrakturprophylaxis durchführen. And then after you learn about the Grundpflege means starting with the physical hygiene, like how do you wash your patient? What are the things that you have to beachten, like Beobachtung during the Körperpflege, and. So I will continue with my vision board. As you guys see now, I've just started a little bit doing things, but I still have a long way to go. And I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time, bye.